11 January 2023. That's the day I flew to Bangkok, Thailand after selling everything that I have in Singapore. Just 2 months before I reached the grounds of Thailand, I lost my job and the living costs in Singapore got so high that it was just impossible for me to live there anymore. So I decided to travel around the world with only 10,000 Singapore dollars. I have no idea what the future holds, but all I know is that every morning I want to wake up and I want to explore the world. I want to deeply connect with the nature, the animals, and people from around the world. I want to do things that I'm passionate about and make great impact in the world. And this is my story. My name is Avi.
Behind me is my condominium and we are heading to a river just nearby my place. I just had lunch and before I get started on some of my work, just taking a break to show you the river nearby. Okay, the waters are so dark that you can't see anything at the bottom. It's really black. It's not even green, it's black. So I'm showing you this because this is actually one of the transport in Bangkok. As you know, actually in Bangkok, right, the traffic is quite congested. So they managed to build a bridge overhead and that helps with the traffic on the road. But however, of course, this is very, oh, that's nice. We have a ship coming. So this is an alternative transport in case someone wants to travel faster to their destination without being on the road. So it's much faster. As you can see, there is no other traffic around. I think we are really lucky to be able to see this. The boat is definitely pretty clean. It's very clean actually. It's just that you have to not mind the smell. This is the map. So Wireless is the name of the road that we are at, and this is called the Chitlong Pier. So okay, this is actually the central train station and this is where the river is. So this river actually helps to transport people across to wherever they need, I think at a much lower rate and much faster speed, because there's a lot of traffic jams in the city even at 3 p.m. People said that one station or one stop it starts from 12 baht, which is around 50 cents Singapore dollars. Oh, this is fast. This is only about 2 minutes and there's another boat here. I wonder how many of you will actually be willing to take this boat transport because it's a little bit smelly and it's kind of cheap. Another boat again. This is like almost every half a minute or by different direction. So sometimes people will just leave their stuff around here and lock it up so that they can open business anytime they wish. I don't think the government collects any money from them. This is something that Singapore would never allow, so there's no chance for us to earn small income that way. And don't be surprised if someone is sleeping here. I guess it's pretty common in these developing Asia countries. Okay, I think that's it for today. Quite an interesting break after lunch. Okay everyone, so here is the secret river transport that you may not even really notice. when you're in Bangkok. Living my condominium right now. So the first thing you need to know is that I'm living in the middle of central Bangkok, and this is one of the most prime district. So what you're gonna see is slightly better. It's free from usual things that you see, like street food sellers, and there are some homeless people as well. So this lane, this street is gonna be a bit more premium. You don't see a lot of people loitering around begging for money, but in just about 10 to 15, I would say in 5 to 10 minutes walk, right, you can see a whole different type of streets around. There'll be like some prostitutes around, or people selling street food, some homeless people. Every single area, no matter how prime it is, there'll be some people from a lower income. This is the regular taxi. It's pretty common in most Asian countries where the taxis don't. Okay, so my friend in Bangkok was telling me that they don't turn on the meter, so they just overcharge him and overquote him. So it's best that you know where you're going and get a quote. This is why technological apps like Grab, Gojek, those ride-sharing apps really save our life and change our life. They help us to make sure that we are safe no matter where we go, and we don't overpay for our rides and transportation. Here in Bangkok, we do have train station, public trains, so they call it BTS, and this is how it looks like. I'm going to show you the map, the train station map of Bangkok, and I'm going to teach you how to travel around, as well as really learning where is the real center of Bangkok. Right, train station of Bangkok. Where do I consider to be central Bangkok? It's actually between Siam. Okay, these places are the places that has shopping malls, a lot of night markets, and places that tourists would normally go. Okay, so a lot of the temples are around here. The Buddhist temples. However, most of the time, as a tourist or digital nomad, we spend our time between Siam and all the way along Ikimia, Akamia as well. So the very central I would consider is this area. So if you're gonna book a hotel or Airbnb, make sure you stay around here. This is fine as well. So Prom to around Thonglong, I would say, is more of the places where the richer people would stay. So Asok and Nana is more of the red light district places, and where I'm staying at is Embassy area, the prime district, and Chitlong and Siam has, I would say, some of the top most popular shopping malls where I often go there for their food courts, and whatever I need I can find it there. So that you know how to travel. So you see this blue line, this is an underground line. So for underground line, they do have a Visa PayWave. But for Visa PayWave, please remember that Visa PayWave has two types. One is card that is present, so you just tap it. The other one is an Apple Pay, which is contactless as well, but that is a level 2 technology, alright? So not just because they say that you can use Visa PayWave doesn't mean you can use your iPhone, your iWatch. So they don't have that level of technology here in Bangkok. So listen carefully, alright? For the blue line, you can use your Visa card to pay and go. However, for the green line, I'm not sure about the red. For the green line, you have to get a cash card. So the cash card, I'm going to show you. Let me just... This is a cash card that you need to get if you want to travel along the green line. So you just top it up and then you pay. Very important tips. Please listen carefully. This cash card that you use for the train, that is called Rabbit, can be used for your food court as well. So if you want to dine at some of the food court places in some of the shopping mall, you can just use this card as long as you see a Rabbit. Don't go get another food card, another cash card from the food court, because some of those, right, it lasts for only 1 month. So if you top up money in that card and you don't use it for 1 month, it's gone. Alright, so you don't have to carry so much card. So tip number 1 of the day, get a rabbit card to travel around the green line and to use it for the food courts in the shopping malls. At the train station of Aso, in between interchange, and if you're looking for a place where you can find a lot of other expats, especially Westerners, it will be this pizza place. So I'm not sure why this place is very popular. Maybe because the Western people love pizza no matter where they go. For me, I don't eat pizza that much because of some health reason. But if I do, I'll always love the mixed cheese pizza. So they have like a 5 cheese pizza. So one slice near Singapore dollars. For that is 140 Thai baht. And this is in between Ashok BTS and BTS. So I already showed you the rabbit card previously, so I'm going to show you the Visa Pay, which is pretty simple and straightforward. So you do not use the rabbit card anymore. So in Bangkok, some people don't wear masks and some do. Here at the train station, they have like a bin for you to throw your stuff, and they have this detector just to prevent you from bringing in some weapons. Always move to your right if you're taking the escalator. I love how they have a rubbish bin over here. In Bangkok, when you are going to the underground train station, which is called BTS, there's usually a metro mall. So that means it's a mall. Usually it has a lot of food and beverages. It's near the train station. I'm so used to standing on the right now. So 30 years of living in Singapore, always standing on the left. It changed just within about 2 weeks of living in another country. I'm just going to show you the Visa Payway. So a reminder again, don't use your iPhone or your Apple Watch. It doesn't work here. That's level 2 in terms of Paywave technology. It's usually not like this. Someone just stuck with the pin. So sometimes when we travel in a new country, we get very confused by their train maps. So I'm gonna show you how to read it. So when you're looking at the train map, always look at the yellow sign. Because when I first arrived, I was like confused. Is it this one? Am I here or am I here? So always look at the yellow sign. And luckily they have English, you are here. So yeah. So if the ones, okay, for those who have never taken a train in their life or something, I'm not judging you, but the one that is highlighted, the color that is dark, it means that that is the direction the train is going. So of course the opposite, look for the yellow one. So this is the yellow one, and this is where it's going. The darker color is where the train is going. So I'll see you guys once I've reached. I might do a video of how the inside of the train looks like. It's pretty clean here in Bangkok. It's almost 5:30 p.m. It's like almost the rush hour. This is why it's quite packed. So that's why I always take Grab Moto, like for today for the video.
Hi bro, are you on the way to Bangkok?
What I like about Bangkok train station is that they do have a digital screen that tells you the map. And even if you cannot understand the language, you will know where you are. In places like Indonesia, actually Indonesia, I don't remember sitting on a train. Oh yeah, Malaysia is the one that was speaking in Malay, and they didn't really have English as far as I remember. Couldn't even know where I am.
สถานีเพชรบุรีโปรดใช้ความระมัดระวังขณะก้าวออกจากรถ
Okay, so I've checked for the underground line. You have to get a metro. It's either you use a PayWave Visa or you can get a metro card, which is the second option. So this is 180 Thai baht. The card costs 30 Thai baht, and there's a 50 Thai baht deposit which you can get refunded. Card lasts for 20 years and the value will be 100 Thai baht. So the third option is of course to queue up here and to get your plastic coin token. You have to know where you're traveling from and where you're traveling to. So I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you're here for a few days, because you have to spend a lot of time queuing up, and some people struggle at pressing the location. So there is Thai language version and there's also Thai version. So best is just get a cash card. Of course, best is use your PayWave. Second best is to use your cash card. So here in Bangkok, Thailand, if you want to take the train, there is two cards. One is the green line, which is the land one. It's called the BTS rabbit card. The second one is a metro card, which is for the underground. So yeah, you have to switch between these two.